you guys want to stay up to date with my exclusive videos, make sure that you click the bell on the side to get notified. Here's the video. Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris here at Overtime Athletes. Just got finished off with training some of my athletes. It's the beginning of the off season for them. One of the moves that I implemented, and it's actually in one of the first weeks of the flight system, first months of the flight system, that I absolutely love in the beginning of the off season to kind of build that foundation out of my athlete, is the single leg front rack box squat. And I just like to make a video right now kind of showing a little bit more advanced tips, how I coach it, why I coach it this particular way, and what I'm looking for. And if you guys don't have any of these programs, this is something in the beginning of the off season, or hell, in the middle of the off season, or depending on where you're at, you can increase the intensity and utilize it, because I really think it's great for multiple reasons. But like I said, it's the single leg front rack box squat. So what I do is I teach them with body weight first. And really what I'm looking for is I tell them to have their calf on the back of the box or whatever that they're coming down to. Bench is good because it has foam, obviously. From here, what I want to see is spine completely neutral. And what I'm asking them to do is start by driving the hips back. One mistake you'll see is they'll start to sink and drive that knee forward. I want the hips to go back. You'll counterbalance here with the hands, come all the way down on the heel, boom. I slightly lean back. I have a little bit of momentum with my torso going forward, and I drive through the heel to come up. Now I want a slow eccentric phase, because we're really working across that leg. The other thing that I really want to make sure that they're doing is I want to make sure that they're screwing their feet into the ground. You guys have heard me say this before. I got it from Kelly Starrett, but I absolutely love how he says to produce torque is to drive the feet down and out like you're screwing a screw into the ground. I asked them to do this same thing, but now unilaterally. That means one leg, okay? So when I have them do this, it's very easy for an athlete's knee to cave in. I'm really having them slow down on the eccentric and focus on driving, screwing that foot into the ground, and it really supports them. So there's so many different things, and it's a high focus movement just with the body weight. So I'm having them come here, like I said, under control, screw that foot into the ground, come all the way down. A lot of athletes you'll see, especially if it's about parallel, they'll lose it. So what they'll do is they'll come down and then just drop. I want to see full control, and if you have to come up or elevate it, that's fine. But I want to see slow control, bang, under control, coming up, driving through that hip every single time and screwing that foot into the ground. Now, to advance this, obviously adding the second movement, I don't like axial load, meaning on bar, on the back, up front. Reason being is because 1, we're single leg, 2, we're coming onto a box, 3, you're putting a lot of tension on that spine. Depending on where that athlete's at, I don't want to kind of cause any injury, and I don't know if that stability is in that trunk yet. So what I'll do is I'll do a front rack where I'm supporting the weight here, where I'm forcing that thoracic extension, so I'm forcing the spine to stay neutral. I have a base of support up front, so now they can come down and we can load or make resistance with actual movement. So they'll come into a front rack position. I want high elbows, they're gonna have to maintain that. Then from here, same thing, go back until you feel it right there. I feel my calves on the box. I'm gonna keep my elbows high the whole time. I ain't gonna lie, right now I'm pretty tight on my shoulders, but you get the point here. Now they're gonna come down under control, bang, bang, come up every single time. If you need to step down to counterbalance, fine. Go back into that single leg, under control, 2-3 seconds down, explode off that heel in the front. A little bit more advanced movement, but I absolutely love it for a number of different reasons. Like I said, good unilateral movement, teaching them to produce torque through that hip, through that leg, coming down slow eccentrically. There's so many things we're working. You guys saw me do this with Andrew, the dunker, where we're working that jumper's knee. So I really love this movement. Make sure you perfect it. High focus, high technique, right? It's pretty technical, but it yields great results. I hope that helps. Watch y'all next time. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're interested in becoming a better athlete, whether that be sprinting, jumping, strength, or overall looking like an athlete, go ahead and click the box here on my side and make sure that you subscribe to my videos here so I can keep sending them to you. Holler.